It started on the baseball diamond, a strategy known as Moneyball, where data and analytics redefined how teams found talent and gained an edge. That same philosophy has driven the evolution of USC women's golf, keeping the Trojans in the national title hunt year after year.
We molded our entire system here after Moneyball, so we measure everything. We're tracking almost every golf ball that's hit.
In his 7 seasons as head coach, Justin Silverstein has turned USC into one of the most forward-thinking programs in the sport. His data-driven approach has redefined the way the Trojans recruit, coach, and play.
I mean, we're the only college program that's doing it at this level. There's a lot of programs that are stealing little tidbits from us and little tests here and there, but we're the only one that's running this entire program other than the U.S. national team.
Every bit of information is calculated and analyzed, so much so that the team even has its own unique set of statistics to track its progress. The data is compiled through a series of 14 tests completed on a weekly basis.
We do these ball striking tests, we have putting tests, we have bunker tests, we have a test called the line drill. That's probably our most stressful test. It's 20 full swing shots between a 6-iron and 9-iron, and we're literally measuring how far every ball lands left or right of the line. You count your best 18 shots and you get a score. We're measuring everything we can, so we're able to get very good data that we can compare week to week, month to month, year to year to see how people are improving.
So what actually comes from the data that Silverstein and his staff collect? For junior Catherine Park, it meant adjusting an already successful swing her rookie season in order to produce a more accurate shot.
So she came in here as what people thought was a very advanced ball striker. So she hit the ball really solidly, which she did, but she wasn't able to control her distance super well at the level that we thought she should. And she didn't hit the line, so her ball wasn't ending up on line as consistently as we thought it should for how solidly she was hitting it. October for freshman year, we sat her down for a conversation and talked her into switching to a cut, which is a left to right ball flight.
Surprisingly, it was actually easier because I was just doing what my body wanted to do instead of forcing something to happen. And then I started being a cutter and my data was just tremendously much better. After that, my line, my yardages, that was the hardest thing, yardage control, but then for sure the line test was much better than that after that.
So her line drill score dropped, I believe, 19 points from that October till that May, where she lost the national championship by 1 shot, and she finished 3rd at Pac-12s that year and became an All-American. And she's continued that ball flight ever since, and now she's a top 5 player in the world, just finished 4th in the Augusta National Women's Amateur. But without the data, we would have never been able to see that it wasn't producing the shots that we thought she was capable of, because it sounded good, it looked cool, and it went really far, which are 3 things golfers like. But once we kind of dug down into the numbers, we saw that it should have been a little better.
The numbers not only reveal how players can improve, they also give Silverstein and his staff a clearer, more objective way to coach.
It helps us prevent changing things that work really well for golfers, which is a big problem for players at a high level. Golfers are innately tinkerers, so they like to change stuff that works. We like to prevent that from happening by the data we keep. The really big factor that we have is we don't get in theory battles anymore. We used to get in those battles all the time, and there's a lot of headbutting, coach to player, coach to coach, because they all have their individual swing coaches as well, parent to player, where this is just raw data.
It helps a lot. I think my growth was for sure from the data. We have the saying of you never throw out bad data, because that explains a lot.
We're still experimenting, we're still trying to get better, but we're really confident that what we do works, and we think it's really good player friendly, and that's something we preach on the recruiting trail.
The message is getting across as the Trojans' data-driven approach has made USC one of the top destinations globally for women's collegiate golf. Just last season, Silverstein signed the #1 ranked junior golfer in Jasmine Koo. As a freshman, Koo has delivered one of the most impressive Trojan debuts in recent history, breaking multiple program records and tying the mark for most individual wins in a season with 4. She was recently named the unanimous Big Ten Freshman of the Year and earned a spot on the All-Big Ten first team.
This freshman season has been really amazing. Really unexpected. I don't think coming into the season, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get 4 wins. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I think it's been spectacular out of the box.
Koo's breakout season, alongside the consistent play of veterans like Catherine Park, have given the Trojans a unique spark this year. As a self-proclaimed small but mighty team of 6, the women of Troy began their season with several statement tournament wins, finishing top 3 in 8 of their 12 regular season events.
I think we got off to a faster start than we all thought we would, which I think gave us a false sense of where we were at. We've hit a little bit of a lull here, but we're kind of getting back to where we need to be. I think we're a better team now than we were when we won Eastlake Cup in October, but it hasn't shown quite yet.
The women of Troy will have one last shot this season to prove what they're capable of, and they'll do it on the biggest stage, making their 27th straight trip to the Division I Championship Finals, a feat no other program in the country can match.
I think we are at the threshold for something really good. I mean, if you look at the data that we produce during practice, it's really good data. I mean, we're playing really well. I think we just need something to click like in the fall. We have this talent and we have the skill, we have the work ethic, and we just need to execute.